Hi everyone, it's Jeff Davis here, and I hope you're having an awesome morning. So today I want to spend just a second to talk about the stories that you tell yourself in your life, and are they helping you move forward, or are they actually holding you back from being the person that you really want to be? So one of the things that I see people do to themselves all the time, and I do this myself occasionally, is to limit yourself in your willingness to try and grow by the stories that you're telling yourself on who you are and why you are the person that you are. Now, what I mean by that is that we are so often living in the past and we don't even realize it. And we carry all this baggage around with us. And so when new opportunities are right in front of our face, we often will either just not see it, or we'll choose to just turn it down because we think that we can't do it. And this is such a problem that I really want to talk about it today. I want you to, for a moment, just imagine that you can do anything that you want in your life. No matter what your age range, I want you to just close your eyes for a minute and think about the fact that you can become whoever and whatever you want to become. The secret to this is just taking a moment to honestly reflect on where you want to be and who you want to be. Commit to that, and then take a look at honestly who you currently are, and don't bullshit yourself about that. And then figure out the path of what steps you need to do to get to this new person or this new version of you. Whether that's something like losing weight, or whether that's something like changing your life in your family, maybe the way you treat people. You know, I hear people say it is what it is, and that just bothers me because it is what you want it to be. And we are self-manifesting a lot of stuff that we do have ability to change. We have choices that we can make to either shunt our growth or to promote our growth. So think about that for a moment and close your eyes and think about, who do you want to be in your life? What kind of person? What do you want to do to fulfill yourself? And lose the identity of just being locked into who you are as a career. I made that mistake. For so many years, I built my self-value on whatever title I had. And that brings such limited fulfillment. It's not a true representation. A job's just your job. Do something that's more meaningful. Find those changes of what you want to do that are meaningful to you. And then find out the path to get to it. But do not tell yourself that you can't do it. Don't resign yourself to just being in your situation, because you can change it. You've been gifted that power in your life, and you've been gifted that ability in your life. One of the things that I have recently heard someone talking about was the fact that they were just too old to start working out or to start, even doing things like walking. And it's like, well, I know people that are much older than you that are running marathons and that are very fit. So is this a story that you're putting limitations on yourself, or is it a story that's actually true? And that's a good thing, a good process to work through. And we all deal with this. I deal with this many times every day. I mean, every decision you make is a choice to either stay in one place or to grow. So recognize them and assess them and become who you want, and to strive for that. But it's never too late. I want to remind you of a spiritual teaching, and this comes from the Bible, but it's basically about the fact that if you want to reach the kingdom, then you should revert back to being a child. And I think about that statement, and what is so important, or one of the important things that I get out of that, is this concept that when I was young, I was limitless. I just envisioned all the things that I could do, and then I created paths to go for them. If I wanted to be a rock star, then I would figure out how to play guitar. If I wanted to be in scuba diving, then I would figure out, what do I have to do? If you wanted to be a nurse, or if you wanted to be a doctor, you sought the path and you followed the path to get to those points. But for some reason, when we become adults, we stop that mindset and we just assess ourselves as who we already are, as if we are a finished product. And you are not a finished product. Go back to looking through those eyes of a child of what do you want to do? Who do you want to be? And pursue that and follow that. I hope this inspires you to at least put a little bit of thought into the stories that you're telling yourself and to the way it may be holding you back and restricting your growth and your expansion. I hope you have a great afternoon. Please check us out at Primal Sensei. I'm going to be putting up a lot more stuff. We've got some cool things coming up. And like, follow, and subscribe. Happy health.